Technology, advancement, innovation, and biomechanics. These are all topics that are on the forefront of one small company out of Glassboro, New Jersey, Tubbs Incorporated. To learn more about a project that they are working on, we sat down with their CEO and 2 engineers to get a glimpse into how they think. Why don't you introduce yourself?
I make too much money at this company to introduce myself. I gave this to my engineers 2 years ago to finish, and they just started working last week on it.
Why'd you only pick electrical engineers for a job that seems highly mechanical?
I could pay them less. Mechanical engineers they know their worth. Electrical engineers, especially in this market, you could pay them literally pennies and they'll do whatever you ask. I expected it to take a little longer, not 2 years longer, but you get what you pay for. So real off the cuff, this is our new product. How much money do you think you'd pay for one of these? We used to just be a digital company, but ever since '87 and the boom of animatronics, this was the way to go.
My name is Nicholas Sakamano, and I'm the lead design engineer on this project. We got the inspiration from the hand from the game Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. We like that character Bonnie, so that's why we got the color scheme going. When Mr. Bossman Campana came to me and said that he wanted a hand, I looked at my own and I said, how can I recreate this? The mechanical parts of this hand include each individual digit. Each of these digits has a screw that holds them in place, along with a rubber band that tensions it back to its resting position, which is up. Specifically, we used Fusion 360 to design the hand. Each digit on the fingers, the servo mount and spool, the arm and the base that holds the potentiometers and electronics equipment. Personally, I have a 3D printer, the Ender 3 Pro. We used that to print out all of these parts and used Inland 3D PLA, which was the perfect PLA for this project.
I'm Harrison Burns, the electronics engineer of this hand. Electronic-wise, it's decently simple. We have 5 servo motors, each can average about 600 milliamps each. So sometimes this thing can actually run about 2.5 amps. Our company motto is our inefficiency is our greatest deficiency.
Who soldered this? This is awful.
So to actually run this, we have 2 separate boards on our Arduino board. We also have a separate servo board to run actual servos. And because of this, we do have 2 power bricks. You might say, why not 2 power bricks? It's a little weird. You're going to take out a whole outlet for this. Don't ask me, man. So to actually run this hand and the 5 servo motors, there's 2 potentiometers. Essentially what a potentiometer is, it's just a resistor where its resistance value changes depending on how you turn it. So how we could actually read this is we put in a voltage divider, which is essentially this in series with another resistor. And by applying a voltage across it, as this changes, the voltage in between can change, which our Arduino can read. With that, we can throw it through a little function and determine the resistivity of our potentiometer, and therefore determine how much we want this finger to be bent and how much the servo is going to have to spin in one direction or other to achieve that. And if one of these is going to choose the modes, there's 6 separate modes for this. So one is all 5 fingers, then 1 for each finger separately, so you can do all 5 at once, or 1 each, and then the other one's going to determine how much it's curled or uncurled. It's really a marvel of advancement. Our big man, Bossman Campana, he really is a Tubbs.
Why'd you name the company Tubbs?
When I started the company back in college, one of my roommates, he was a fun guy. I named it after him in his honor.
Here at Tubbs, I'm really proud of our accomplishments. I think we've done a lot, and this project came out really well. This thing barely works, man. It's really bad.